Steam is probably the most popular platform in the real world where you can buy digital games for your PC, and in this video I will reveal top 10 the most anticipated games in Steam in 2020. We have the open world, action, space, strategy and other types of games in this gamers wishlist, and if other gamers want to play these games, perhaps you would like to try them too. So hello, my name is Giedrius, Giedrius. I've been in gaming journalism since 2011 and I covered many games since then. Today I and my great team are ready to share these amazing games with you. But first, subscribe to Games Wishlist channel and ring the bell so you will get all notifications about our new weekly uploads. Let's start Games Info Party! Number 10. And we're starting with Horizon Zero Dawn, which is in the 10th place of the most anticipated games in Steam. Horizon Zero Dawn is an action RPG set in the post-apocalyptic world ruled by robotic creatures of a secret origin. First released as a PlayStation exclusive for PlayStation 4 systems, this game became favored in a short time by many gamers around the world for its very lively and interesting dialogues and its combat system, which really left me amazed. Players will take control of a castaway hunter Aloy. With a mission from higher-ups, she gets herself caught in a never-ending cycle that is full of mystery solving and changing the world for the better. Aloy has a small variety of usable weapons, such as spear and a bow that can use different arrows, plus a few types of traps. But bows will be your best friends, since spears are mostly used for finishing up your enemies. Sometimes the enemies can be 20 times bigger than Aloy, and it's probably not a good decision to fight them with a toothpick, right? So grab your bow, get some arrows and reclaim the world from those machines. Horizon Zero Dawn is set to release on Steam this summer. Number 9. Let's move to the next game we have in Steam Gamers Wishlist, and number 9 is Kerbal Space Program 2. Yes, you heard me right. The well-known and acclaimed spaceflight sim Kerbal Space Program is getting a sequel. So put on your suits, fasten your seatbelts and conquer the moon once again. The key features of this game are new parts, new-gen physics and technology, interstellar travel, so get ready to explore new galaxies, colonization of various planets to gather new resources and make your future missions more challenging and interesting, official mod support, because sometimes players have better ideas than developers, and lastly, a very long requested multiplayer support. So buckle up, gather your friends and set onto a space travel mission. Kerbal Space Program 2 is coming to Steam in fall of 2021. Just a quick reminder, games aren't listed by our personal opinion, they are positioned by the number of gamers that have added these games to their wishlists. Number 8. And in the 8th place is the sequel of very well-known 2D platformer Hollow Knight Silksong. Trying to reach the peak of a haunted kingdom, you get captured and left in an unknown land. You meet new friends, fight over 150 new enemies, a ton of new bosses, unravel many secrets of the haunted kingdom, discover new tools, master the fast-paced combat, and lastly return to your kingdom while being guided by the echoes of your very past, Hollow Princess Hornet. The game's release date is still unknown. Number 7. And now, a perfect treat for our strategy fans, we have Crusader Knights 3. Select which royal or noble nation you would like to rule. You can choose from a wide variety of Middle Ages empires ranging from Iceland to India, from the Arctic Circle to Central Africa, and guide it through the centuries while ensuring that your nation stays strong all the time and continues to rule the world. Decide how you want to rule and be either a generous king abiding the wishes of your citizens, or be a bloodthirsty tyrant which rips and tears through everything with his iron sword and will. Write your own history of the world, develop your nation, create an army and show everyone who is the true king in all the possible ways. The game is set to release on the 1st of September of 2020. Number 6. Oh, do we have some horror fans? Great, because the number 6 will be something you wanted for quite a long time. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 is set in today's Seattle, the city that runs on blood. You are a vampire who doesn't just feed to survive. You are a very different vampire, but living with the same known intention to feed on the others. The way your victim behaves affects you too, so choose wisely what and how to eat, or you will get driven into frenzy trying to survive as a low-end vampire. Choose your discipline, ensure that the masquerade is hidden from humans. Enhance your skills, make sure who you trust and show how well you can fight in this blood trade war. Game is set to release at some point in the year 2020 on all platforms. Number 5. And here we have another PlayStation exclusive coming to PC, the well-known game by Hideo Kojima, Death Stranding. Labeled by fans as a walking simulator, the game is set in yet another post-apocalyptic world as an aftermath of a Death Stranding in the United States. Players take control of the delivery guys and porter bridges who must deliver various supplies to the fractured and isolated colonies. He must also connect them to a wireless network that allows those camps to communicate with one another. The game seems to be simple, but it really isn't. You see, as in every post-apocalyptic world, there are baddies, so you need to make sure that your cargo isn't stolen, and you also need to defend yourself against a few monsters. And some of them can make your revival a little bit tougher, so look out for those BT units. The game also has a very interesting flaw. You can leave some of your supplies and messages for other players to find, and if you see a dead player, you can take his cargo and deliver it instead of him. Although that is a multiplayer feature, players don't actually get to meet each other. The weird decision, but maybe it's for the best. The game is set to release on Steam on July 14th of 2020. Number 4. Are you a Dungeons & Dragons fan? Great! Then you must be excited about this one, Baldur's Gate 3. Gather your party, choose your D&D class or craft your own character. The choice is yours. Abducted, infected, lost. You are turning into a monster, but as the corruption inside you grows, so does your power. That power may help you to survive, but there will be a price to pay. And more than any ability, the bonds of trust that you build within your party could be your greatest strength. Caught in a conflict between devils, deities, and sinister unearthly forces, you will determine the fate of the Forgotten Realm together. Caught in a conflict between devils, deities, and sinister unearthly forces, you will determine the fate of the Forgotten Realms together. So select your companions carefully and set on the adventure and experience romance, action, and much more, either with your friends or with NPCs. Game release date is yet to be announced. Number 3. If you are a Fallout fan, you have probably heard of this game coming at number 3, The Outer Worlds. Yes, technically this game doesn't have anything to do with the Fallout series, but there was an altercation between them and many players migrated from Fallout to The Outer Worlds. What the gamers love about this game is that you can approach everything the way you want in your own style. The game is filled with flaws that reflect on your character, like for example, if you are continuously attacked by one species of monsters and keep losing to them, you will develop a fear for them and lose even more. But if you show them who is the boss, they won't mean much to you. You can also recruit people to increase your manpower, but if you are being careless, you might end up losing. So find your ship, build your crew, and explore the settlements, space station, and other interesting locations throughout the vast world of Halcyon. The game is coming to Steam this year. Number 2. Missed zombies action? Me too. So here we have Dying Light 2. It's been 15 years since humanity has lost the virus. You are known as Aiden Caldwell, a unique human. Your superhuman agility and brutal combat skill as an infected survivor allow you to roam free and achieve feats that no one else can. So make your decisions in this post-apocalyptic world. Choose who your enemies and who your allies are, and decide if the society should collapse or should it survive. Oh, and you can also play through the story with your friends, so assemble your team and make wise decisions that will benefit you the most. The game is set to release quite soon, although the actual release date is yet to be confirmed. Number 1. And here we come to the most anticipated game of 2020 in Steam. It is Cyberpunk 2077. Gamers from all around the world have waited for this game for the whole 8 years, since the very 2012. So let's talk about the game. Why was it so impressive and why we all had to wait for so long? Players take control of a mercenary V and can customize the character the way they want. Don't like the voice? Change it. Don't like the hairstyle? Change it. You probably get the point. The game lets you customize all your character's physical attributes. Not to mention the skills tree and the abilities tree that improve your different abilities. Want to be solo warrior? Your strength gets a buff. Maybe you want to be a techie guy or girl? Your operation of machinery is extraordinary. Or maybe you want to go down the history as a hacker? Go for it! Also, the more you use certain weapons, the more modifications you unlock and can use the weapons better. Don't forget that you can also choose which artificial implants you want to have in order to get an advantage in combat or in any other more difficult situation in the game. There is so much to talk about this game because 8 years of development isn't a joke, so that's why there is a ton of interesting game features. Weapon customization also has its own skill tree. Maybe you want to carefully plan your approach and kill your enemies in stealth with ricocheting bullets. Maybe you want to forget that walls have a limit. Or maybe you like homing bullets that find their targets themselves. That is available too. So take on the vast open world of Night City, California, and show your enemies who is the boss, using whatever you can while also looking for Immortality Implant. Microsoft and Sony revealed new next-gen games and info about new consoles some time ago, and if you missed it, just push on the playlist which you can see on the screen right now. Share this video with friends and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching and all your support. See you in the next video soon. Bye!